We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves.
And now, your 2023 Atlanta Braves.
Max Fried is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master...
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score it 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6. So up steps Ozzie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves, the second baseman, Ozzie.
The pitch. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Back goes Betts at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. 2 on, 2 out, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Down runners at first and second. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. We are still scoreless. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. So now here is Ozzie McLean as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Baseman, Ozzie McLean.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here. Shot here to left, his 3rd home run of this series. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. At bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Aquino gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. One left for LA. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freddie Freeman.
Hey, good one up there, huh?
That's wide, 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now the pitch. Line drive to left. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, get your pitch, stay through it. Let's go, try it. Let's go now, one time.
Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
On a line, that's a base hit. And he's safe. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. 1 there.
Got him.
On to first, a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
McLean.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Fouled off.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Smoke toward third. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
With a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers leave 1. They trail this. Next to hit, Ozzie Albies, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
There, boy.
First offering. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Boy, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. One left for it.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Here's a fly ball well hit. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. And the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game. His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now a drive out to left center field. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Here's Corey Seager. And he fouls this one off. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Hey, looking back, go 1.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, 1 away. 1 away.
This is pulled into right. That's in there, base hit, and that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Sean Newcomb takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. 4 runs here in this half inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. And the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Home half of the 5th coming up.
Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's the first pitch. Ronald Acuna is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 5 innings complete, board with only 1 out in the inning.
Max.
First pitch on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Ozuna, but he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double and a bit of a break on defense.
I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
From the stretch, as with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter is going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball. 20-12, 1-2 to count.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Dodgers 5 now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
To the plate now, Ozzie McLean, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
Gotta believe the pitcher's gonna trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with no
Come, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Bellinger fields cleanly. And he is safe at the plate as he beats the tag, and it's a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
The 1-0. And he misses 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Braves will settle for just the 1. We'll go to the 7th now in Game 2. LA's on top, 5-2.
to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third.
Made to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
The first baseman, number 25.
So next to hit is C.J. Cron. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Dodgers out in front, 6-2. Junior now.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Two balls and a strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Called strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 8th inning coming.
The second baseman.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Corey Seager. He's set. Here it comes.
No.
The 1-0 home.
Ball.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Now the 2-0. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. And the inning is over. 1 left for L.A. They lead it 6-2. Tommy Canely is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Los Angeles, number 44, Tommy Canely.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna.
The left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's
Swing
strike
11.
1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And it's gone. A solo shot down the line in right. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Standing in now, Ozzie McLean, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this.
Strikeout. He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Javier Baez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Swing and a liner. Acuna gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They still lead it 6-3.
Pack of wasps.
Freddie Freeman.
First pitch of the AB now. Freddie Freeman stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Next to stand in is Ronald Acuna, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the stretch, front door with the slider, he clips the zone for a called strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Final strike for the Braves. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Dodgers have evened up this series at 1 game apiece. Victor Gonzalez takes home the win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Please.